My name is Noor Kadan. I am a founder of Music from Hope, which is a small collective made of two artists, me and Tariq Ghareeri, and we facilitate workshops specifically for newcomer children or youth. They just have landed into Canada and specifically in Toronto City.
We founded Music from Hope here in Toronto, Canada. But we started doing some workshops with newcomer kids or refugee kids, let's say, in Beirut, Lebanon.
What we do is to help them use sound, music, songwriting, body percussion, nonviolent communication, and interacting with each other, because they don't know each other when they come to the group. They don't know who we are. They have no background in music. We do not demand of them to make music. We want them to participate in a group together, respect each other, have room to listen to each other, have room to express their ideas. And stop. Most of our work is that we get funding from the art councils. And what we love to do is work in sets, each set's between 3 to 4 workshops, because this is a temporary housing location. So kids just landed a couple of days ago and they do not tend to leave them in the hotels for more than a month. Some of the participants in the workshop just attend one workshop and they leave, they find housing. Some of them attend the 4. So we don't want who attend the 4 to be bored, and we don't want the person who just came in on the 4th to feel like, what? Why is this happening? So that's why we designed the workshop for participant who came in the beginning. They kind of lead the way for the participant who came later, and they kind of help them through the process. So they facilitate for each other and they allow room to integrate for 4 workshops. We have typical structures for our work. It's always warm-up, body, and closure, always. The warm-up tend to be just to move the muscle, break the ice, and Tariq is really good at it.
I feel I have a second personality when I do the warm-up. Like it's always depending on the kids. I just look to them and I feel them. Like some kids, they are very shy, so I do something a little bit lighter. Some kids are very hyperactive, so I try to do something really hyperactive so they can, release the energy. So I start with some kind of mirroring exercise, like I do some kind of mirroring, and also I do some kind of running around them to confuse them, and they start to lose feeling shy because they focus on me. What this guy doing? So yeah, this exercise, it really helps that the break the ice between them and between us and them.
The body of the work is where it's direct to kind of community music making and music making leading the group. So what we usually tend to do is to help them recognize how music notes look like. And we build on that. That's our ground. We build on that in our later activities, but they use those cards to lead each other also. So later in the workshop, they know that this is one hit, 2 hit, or later maybe in life, they want to, participate in music more. They kind of recognize that it's not too strange for them, these notes and keys.
Closing the workshop, we do some kind of breathing exercises, or sometimes we ask them, like, anyone wanna to sing or dance or do any kind of movement. Some of them they dance, some of them they sing, some of them they create a kind of rhythm. So everyone try to do this rhythm or the song, and we take this song and we carry it to the next workshop. So we do the song as a body for the second or the next workshop. This is what our goal is, to give these kids a safe space to do what they feel. And so we try to, I don't want to say teach, but we direct them to do this kind of rhythms, and then we give them the lead.
Sometimes it's very chaotic. We use chaos to create an outcome. Like we had this game where we wanted to pass a shaker in a group to create some sort of randomness in picking who's gonna be in the middle. We didn't want them to notice that we are controlling who's taking the shaker, but we wanted the game. So what I did is I just hit the drum on the beat and said, pass it. So all of them on the second round or the third round, they created a song and they harmonized and called it the Pass It song. So now they have the song that they're having so much fun in passing the shaker. It's so much fun for them, so much fun for me. And it created the randomness and the respect for whoever had the shaker. They clapped for them. They went into the middle, they took the lead, they facilitated the workshop, and they have their voice heard with everybody. We didn't dictate any of that. We made it flow naturally. The music skills that needed for me was to be able to improvise on the spot.
Of course, you need to prepare for the workshop, but when you go there and something happened, or the kids, they don't like this kind of exercise, let's say, or maybe they create something from my exercise, so you need to improvise and go with them, and and change the whole workshop. We did many times. We changed the whole workshop, we changed the whole idea, we changed the whole rhythm we were planning to teach the kids, because sometimes they just they want to do that, and we are there to push them or to give them the space to do this kind of what they feel.
We need to keep in mind that's in the workshop, and we want to accommodate everybody equally. We don't want to give attention to that person without that person. Improvisation in music helps us that if any musician on the stage made a mistake, not to stop and look at that musician. And this is what we use in a workshop. If that kid started yelling or start jumping on walls, we have to all jump on walls because we want to be, this is not weird. This is what we're doing now, because this is what they want to do. We're not dictating in the workshop. We're flowing.
You just need, I think, to feel them. Like because we came as a refugee here, so we feel this. We feel their disappointment sometimes. We feel their depression. We feel their anxiety. We feel their searching for a new home. We feel that. So if you have this experience, it's also very helpful. This program, it helps the kids to learn how to respect themselves, how to respect each other, but in indirect way, of course. Like, we don't push them to do this kind of, like, you have to respect your friend. No, we do some kind of music games. So through these music games, they feel like, I need to respect my friends. I need to engage with my friends. I need to learn about my friends.
Every time we go in, we learn something new. We learn how they express themselves, and we always educate on ourselves, building our skills. I think the most important thing that I've learned is that they are very creative, so don't push your ideas on them. They'll come up with ideas. Some of them, they do not want to participate in the first workshop, and by the fourth, they are leading and telling us to shut up because they're the ones who's gonna do it. And that's completely fine. It's awesome. And I'm really glad that they found the courage and happiness and started to build up again.